Morning, Sergio.
Good morning, Cesar.
How's it going, sir?
Oh, it's everything. Is everything all right? I'm sorry for arriving late, but I have problem with my internet.
That's okay, no problem. How was your weekend?
Oh, all right, but in my country, it's um freezing. Uh,
Cold?
oh yeah, it's cold. Yeah.
Okay, very cold?
Oh yes, yeah.
How cold?
It's so rare because my specific, but my country is is como valle. Es, es un departamento de valle, esa. Es
Okay,
raro que.
like a valley?
Exactly.
Okay. How cold? What's the temperature?
Oh, I don't know, but wait a minute. It's 17 degrees.
Okay,
Oh,
yes. It's cold. Here where I am is 14 degrees.
14.
Mhm.
Oh my God, it's so hot. 14. Oh no.
It's cold, yeah.
It's very cold.
It's cold,
No,
yeah.
no. El problema es que como Cochabamba es valle, su frío es bien húmedo. Por
Eso
eso
no
es raro
significa
que.
que sea frío, ¿no?
Sí, no. Es de los dos departamentos de Bolivia que es más calientes, entonces es raro que haga frío. Hay departamentos en Bolivia que llegan a -2, -3 grados.
Oh, ya entiendo. Oh, well. Bueno, that's I guess it'll get better during the day, no? I hope so. Que se componga durante el día, ¿no? Esperemos.
Esperemos.
Okay. All right, Sergio. Well, let's continue with the practice. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So today we're going to review an opinion essay exercise. I'm pretty sure you have written different types of essays, but this one is something that is most common because it has to do with your point of view towards any subject. So let's review some vocabulary in a scenario, answer some questions, and then let's discuss it, okay? So it says here, learn how to write an opinion essay. And, you know, before we do anything, we need to do the preparation task. So information will soon be so easy to find on the internet that people will not need to remember anything. Do you agree? Tick or check the 4 ideas that are most relevant to this question. What are the 4 ideas most relevant to this?
Will be. Can find information about everything on the internet. Not everyone has access to the internet all the time. And baking is very popular now. People use the internet to commit crimes. It's better to remember something that online and everything you read on the internet. The internet is an important tool for marketing. Information will soon be so easy to find on the internet that people will don't remember anything. Encontrar en internet Necesita recordar en internet. You can find information about everything on the internet, maybe.
Okay, that would be one.
No, eso. Not everything you read on the internet is true.
Correct.
Maybe the last one, the internet is an important tool for marketing, but it's more specific.
Okay. So what else? We need one more.
Use the internet to commit crimes. Yeah, it's important to remember that people use the internet to commit crimes.
Very important, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You can find information about the internet. This is correct. Now, another one is not everyone has access to the internet all the time. Now, there's some countries, for example, in the States, where internet is free now. Wherever you go to Walmart, you go to the store, any convenience store, in school, any school, university, you go eat a restaurant, you have free internet, you have access. But at some point, you have to spend money so that you can have access to the internet, right?
Yes.
But not everyone has access directly all the time. Okay.
Perfect.
And another one is, it is quicker to remember something than to look it up online. So yes, your computer, your brain, I mean, if you remember something, it'll be faster than having to go look at the internet and find out. So you compare your memory with the internet, well, the question is easy. Information will soon be easy to find on the internet that people will not need to remember anything. Do you agree? No, I don't. I believe personal experience, I believe knowledge from people is also very important, not only internet. Remember, the internet is only a database. Experiences, anecdotes, histories, stories, everything is put in the internet, so it's available. But in the end, where does it come from? From people. And another one, and this is true, not everything you read on the internet is true. Okay. And yes, we know that for sure. There's a lot of fake news, fake information. Oh, what do you think?
Mm. um, mm, I don't know.
No? Everything you see in the internet is true.
No, everything is through internet.
Okay. So what do you think about Wikipedia?
Uh, mm, uh, in my college is not the correct
Source?
source. Yes, source, because uh, everybody has changed the information in this page. It's correct or not in Wikipedia. Everybody has the opportunity to write in this page, but the information to write is not.
Always true.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. Yes. And not only that, there are articles, there are posts that we don't know if the source is true, is reliable, right? Even news sometimes are altered, right? We don't know if they're right or not. Anyways, good. Let's move on to the reading text. And let me start reading, okay? So information will soon be so easy to find on the internet that people will not need to remember anything. Do you agree? And then we start. Nowadays, all the information we could ever need is available online. And some people say that that means the end of having to learn anything. Interesting. Well, yes, we have to learn. Even to use the internet, we have to learn. But this is a very controversial question or statement. Some people say that that means the end of having to learn anything. Okay, let's read a little bit more. Can you help me?
Yeah, it's true that these days everything you want to know is few clicks away as long as you have internet access. However, not everyone has working internet all the time. For example, in certain buildings or remote locations, so we do need to be able to remember information. Moreover, it takes time to look up everything you need to know online, where remembering something is immediate. The human memory is much more efficient system. Another problem is the quality of
Immediate. Okay, just a second. Immediate.
immediate.
Okay.
Immediate. Another problem is the quality of the information online. How do we know if it's accurate or reliable? We need to think about other facts we know and remember how to compare information from different websites. Knowing and remembering how to find certain information will be more important than knowing the information itself.
Okay. So what's reliable? Confiable.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. Any more questions on vocabulary?
No. It's easier to just another has working all the time. For example, in certain games, so we need to be able to look up everything you need to know online. Whereas in the second paragraph, the line
Okay.
number 1. Yeah.
This is very important. Moreover, it takes time to look up everything you need to know online. Whereas, remembering, es a contradicting statement. Fíjate, te dice sobre un hecho. It takes time to look up everything you need to know online. Whereas, sin embargo, o del otro lado, remembering something is immediate.
Perfect.
Okay.
Whereas.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, the internet is a good tool, but it's not useful replacement for our brains. If we did not remember anything, we will all spend ever more time on our phones and computers than we already do, which is not good for society. In conclusion, the Internet of Affairs has many things, but it is still important to use our knowledge and memories. We need our memories to function without the Internet, and we also need to know how to use the Internet properly.
Okay. So, any questions here?
No. In conclusion, yes, never it is important because memory, we need our memories function. We also need to know how to use the internet. No, I think not.
All right. So we have some tips. Number one, read the question carefully, respond to all ideas in it, or all parts of it. Okay. Number two, plan your ideas first and then choose the best ones. Okay. Introduce your essay by restating the question in your own words. Show understanding of both sides of the argument. Use linking words to connect your ideas. Draw your conclusions from the main ideas in your essay. Don't introduce new ideas at the end. Now, all of these tips are about how to write an opinion essay. Okay. In this case, read the question carefully. We had a question, and this is a question at the beginning. Okay. Information will soon be so easy to find on the internet that people will not need to remember anything. Do you agree with this statement? That's the question. So whenever we write an opinion, we need to know what to answer so that we can give an opinion. Is it true or not? Whenever you are answering an opinion, you need to be very, very precise on your side. Whatever your side it is, you have to stick to it. No escojas un lado al principio de tu essay y después en medio como que cambias. No, porque se ve mal. Te van a quitar puntos por eso. Si ya escogiste un lado, stick to it. Claro, como menciona aquí. Ok, dice aquí, show understanding of both sides of the argument. O sea, tú estás entendiendo tu lado y también es importante que entiendas el lado contrario. Y no pasa nada si lo mencionas en el essay, siempre y cuando no digas que también estás a favor de eso. Ok.
Perfect.
And use linking words to connect your ideas. ¿Qué son linking words? ¿Te acuerdas de esa palabra que me dijiste? ¿Qué significa whereas?
Conectores en español.
Yes. O transiciones, transition words. Okay.
Perfect.
And draw your conclusion from the main ideas in your essay. Sí. Al final, en tu conclusión, todo lo que escribiste es solamente a summary, pero no pongas información nueva. Like it says, in conclusion, the internet offers us many things, but it is still important to use our knowledge and our memories. We need our memories to function without the internet, and we also need to know how to use the internet properly, okay? Now, let's do some questions. Number one, write the number 1 to 5 to put the essay paragraphs in order. What's number 1?
Introduction and explanation of the essay question in other words.
Okay. Number 2.
Difficult to find the negative social effects, internet use, advantage of using memory over searching people, the difficulty of finding good quality information. Maybe the first, the advantage of using memory over searching online.
That's correct.
The second, the negative social effects of internet use.
I would say the difficulty of finding good quality information online.
And number 4, the negative social effect.
But check it out. First, advantages, difficulties, negativity. It's a pretty good order. Okay. Primero mencionamos las ventajas, algunas dificultades y el lado negativo.
Perfect.
And the last one, of course, the conclusion, right? Okay, write the linking words and phrases in the correct group. There are some linking words for contrasting, adding ideas, and finishing. Okay, ¿cuál es cuál?
And contrasting, maybe, however.
Okay, that's good. What else? Dijimos whereas.
Yeah.
What else?
Moreover.
What about on the other hand? Adding ideas.
To sum up.
Eso sería más como finishing. Adding idea, lo que habías dicho, moreover.
What's more?
Okay.
What's more? On the other hand, ya está. Moreover está. As well as.
Okay.
I'm finishing finally in conclusion.
Okay, good. So all of these words are linking words or transition words to show contrast, adding ideas, and finishing up. Okay, good. Let's see if we know how to use this. Complete the sentences.
People are living longer and staying activity until later in their life.
What if I give you 5 minutes to complete this and then we review?
Perfect.
Okay, let me know when you finish. You need more time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So let's practice.
I'm not
Number
sure,
number
but
one.
nowadays,
Yes. What about number two?
however,
Correct. Three.
whereas,
Remember, this one you don't need capital letter. And four,
number four, moreover,
capital letter. Okay. And five,
on the other hand,
Mhm.
more, creo que más falta. Many companies. What's more?
I would say here is more like uh for
As well as,
okay, yeah, that's correct. What's more? Yes, that's correct. And six,
as well as,
okay. Okay, good. But we're not done. What about these last two?
faltan solo dos. In conclusion y final. Finally, in conclusion.
Yeah. Good. Now we have a question. What do you think about the question? Would it be better or worse if we never learn anything and just using the internet instead? Give me your opinion.
Well, it better or worse if we never learned anything and just use the internet instead. What's the meaning of instead? Al instante?
This one?
Yeah.
Instead. En lugar de.
Yeah. It's a little better or worse if we never learn anything and just use the internet instead. Well, better or worse if we never learn anything and just use the internet instead. Oro peor, sí. Temos nada. Usamos internet. Okay, I don't know, but from my personal point of view, I disagree with this sentence because it's so important to society learn about everything and not use only the internet, because internet has a lot of problems and no problems, a lot of
Ups and downs. Ups, good things, downs, bad things.
mistakes, a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
Because
and it fails too. Internet fails.
Yeah, in many cases, yeah. And but if the people not use only the internet and maybe, I don't know, go to the library and read books to learn something new, it's better than only typing in my phone and I don't know, and show or read the question. It's from a personal point of view, it's better learn everything and prepare my, I don't know, my answer, or prepare Oh.
No, you're right. I mean, you're right. And the question is very clear. Do you rather use the internet or and not learn anything, or you think it's better to learn? And I would say that we have to learn.
Yeah, of course.
Not necessarily from the internet, we learn from other sources, we learn from teachers, professors, books, stories, history. So only relying on the internet is not an option. There are many more. And of course, the internet has ups and downs. You need electricity for it to work. And also, not everyone has access to the internet. That's another thing. I remember when I started college, the internet wasn't free. And you had to pay a quote for the internet in the university. Now it's already included in the tuition, but that's how how expensive it was and how little we knew at the time about how to use the internet. And the internet has been there for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Like what, the 80s? 80s, 70s, something like that. The internet. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it's been there for a long time. But of course, they use the internet for different things. Now we use the internet for a lot of things. Shopping, videos,
Food.
work, you know. Okay, so let's jump into another exercise. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Agile working. Are you familiar with this term?
Maybe agile.
Agile. Okay, well, let's learn about it and let's review. What is agile working and why is it important? Read about how new ways of working are helping companies adapt to change. Okay. Agile working is pretty much an administrative method so that you can keep track of all your activities and meet deadlines. And let's see, we have some vocabulary. What's agile?
I think that is able to quickly and easily. Able to move quickly and easily. To come together in a group.
Yes, and to clarify?
To come together in a group and limit something the rate at which person company accept that's useful work. And to make something clear or easy to understand. To develop of closer economic, political, and cultural relations between all the countries of the world because of travel and communication become easier, available for use, no matter what happens. Claro, to come together in a group now, to rate at which person company does useful work. No, to make something clear. Yeah, to make something clear or easy to understand.
Yeah, that makes sense, right? What about globalization?
Development of closer economic, political, and cultural relations between all the countries of the world because of the travel and communication becoming easier.
It's a long definition, but yes, that's it. That's one. Rain and shine, rain or shine.
Rain or shine. Okay. For you. I don't know. Rain is not equals to llover.
Yes, and shine, brillar como del sol. Pero esto no es literal, es más lenguaje figurativo. Es una forma de decir, no matter what happens, rain or shine.
Oh, interesante, ¿verdad? A constraint. I think that limits something. One
Yes.
size fits all. Fits all. To come together in a group. No, incentive. To rate a which person, company, etc. That's useful work. No, it is and productivity to cut. What's the meaning of fit? Saludable. One size
One
fits all.
size le queda todo, fits.
Ya. Entonces, no, tampoco. Citable for use in all circumstances or situations.
Suitable. Suitable. Hmm? Adecuado for use in all circumstances or situations. Okay. Yeah.
Together. To come together in a group. And the last one, the rate of which person, company, etc. does useful work.
Yes. Productivity. Good. Any more questions?
No, no questions.
No?
No, everything's clear.
Okay. And let's talk about agile working. I'll start. The world we live in is changing, and it is changing rapidly. Whether this is driven by technology, globalization, or in response to a specific crisis, there is no doubt that the workplace of today needs to constantly adapt to ongoing changes in order to remain sufficient and competitive. Okay. Can you help me with the rest?
Yeah, in more traditional work settings, the definition of a good employee was someone who came to the office at 9 a.m., sat at the chair desk and worked hard, taking directions from their managers and following the rules. This model employee will be their rain or shine, always appearing busy until it was time to go home at 6 p.m. But with the development of smartphones and the internet technologies, many companies are starting to form virtual teams with teams members living in a different time zones, and employees are now finding themselves answering emails, attending meetings, and working on reports from home outside their usual working hours. People now need to work smarter and not just harder. Oh, yes, good sentence. It is not only the time and location of the modern workplace that is changing. The role of the manager is evolving too. Many organizations are moving away from an approach where managers constantly supervise their staff and tell people exactly that is to be done. State. They are adopting a more project-based approach that where managers have the responsibility of clarifying project goals and enable teamwork and collaboration. The roles that the individuals play may differ from project to project, and agile managers can serve to support team members in adapting the way they contribute to a team. This change in modern work practice means that the organization needs to adopt agile working approach so that they can find the most appropriate and efficient way on getting things done. The consumer goods company Unilever describes agile work as approach to getting work done with maximum flexibility and minimum constraints. Agile work is not just about allowing employees to work from home and decide their own working hours. Another example of agile working might be workspace designed to suit their different kinds of work taking place. This is an environment that helps people to be at their the best of most productivity. An agile workplace might include open areas with small tables for people to gather and work together and stand desks to improve energy levels and productivity. It might include quiet zones for a bit of thinking times and social areas for staff to chat and relax together. Like most things with agile work, there is no one-size-fits-all approach. Agile workplace have to be adapted to the individuals and their roles in the in the company, because agile working is about valuing people and their activities and not having them limited by the psychological workplace. Basically, agile working is about being ready to change the way we work, whether it be our working hours or physical workplace, the technology we use, the nature of our roles, and the way we work together on the way our work is done. By encouraging such agility and flexibility, we can adapt to ever-changing world around us while creating a more dynamic workforce and improving our performance and productivity.
Okay. Before we move on, any questions on vocabulary?
Encouraging, in the last paragraph, line number
Oh,
2.
encouraging. Motivador.
Okay.
Motivando, o hacer que la gente entienda, by encouraging.
Que la gente no flexibilidad ever changing.
Sugerir.
Perfect. Después, ya, fine.
Maybe
Dynamic workforce.
you want me to go up?
Oh, please. This change in my workplace and getting things down. This customer goods company later described as your work. And I love more project based.
Okay. If you can remember, we can discuss about agile. For example, working abroad or on this distant, for example, my case, I am in Mexico and you are in Bolivia. My boss is in Bolivia and she needs to have tools. She needs to have a strategy so she can manage teachers, right? Abroad. Remember when I show you the calendars with your dates and everything?
Yes.
So in that case, I administrate when I have class, what kind of courses I use, the information that I use, and she's got access to all of that information. So she doesn't need to be on me asking me for info when I can just put it there and she has access. If she's got a specific question, then she can reach me. But that's part of agile working. Agile working is nothing but just skills and tools so that we know what we're doing. Now, this is more like in the business situation, office situation. And remember, it says businesses are trying to have a more project-based approach. Yes, I'm a project manager also. As a project manager, I have a lot of activities to conclude, a lot. Let me show you an example. Just a brief example. Just happens that I have a Gantt chart open. So let me show you. You can see this, right? Yes.
Es un diagrama de Gantt, ¿no ve?
It's a Gantt diagram, but I have all of my activities in different stages. I have one tool, another tooling, another one. And also I have in-house tooling, POs, milestones, everything here. Different things that I need to complete. Also, you can see here, I have all the important milestones. This is where I start production. And I am here, pretty much, in week 2. I am here. Because in order to manage a project, in this case, you need to consider weeks, not days. You consider days when you are in critical situations. For us, as project managers, it's easier to consider weeks. So this is my critical time. As you can see, I need to complete all of these activities. Now, Agile takes a project-based approach on things. You know, I need to complete this in order to move on to the next one, in order to move on to the next one. For example, this. I need to complete this so that I can move here, so that I can complete this, so I can complete this, and complete this. Pretty much that's what it is. Only I have many sub-activities, if what you want to call it that way. Lo que te dice Agile es de que cada actividad se considera como un proyecto.
Cesar, I can hear you.
Cuando yo considero todo esto.
César. César. César.
Ahora sí, Sergio, ¿me escuchas?
Sí, ahora sí, se estaba entrecortando.
Sí, mira, te comentaba, todas estas cosas que yo tengo que terminar, cada herramienta, por ejemplo, o dispositivo, para mí son subactividades de un proyecto completo. Lo que Agile te dice, cada de esas subactividades se consideran un proyecto en la forma de negocio, lo cual está bien. ¿Por qué? Porque hace que seamos más meticulosos en llevar a cabo una actividad. So Agile working is something that is not new. It's taking more and more shape. And it's something that you might encounter once you start working. Now, let's go into some questions. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Choose one of the 3 correct answers for each question. Number 1.
In more traditional workplaces, employees are expected to choose 1 to 3 for each question. have fixed working hours, attend meetings on weekends, be present at the office, look if they are always busy. The last one,
Yes. And number 2?
more and more people are working outside their normal working hours because they want to show that they are always busy. They work virtually with college in different time zones. Yeah, they have the technology to work from home. They work too slowly in the office. Maybe the second one, they work virtually with colleagues in different time zones.
Okay, makes sense. What about 3?
The role of the agile manager is to make sure that employees understand their roles and their goals, what their employees are doing closely, help their employees adapt to different projects and teams, tell their team members exactly what to do. No. ¿Se puede elegir más de uno?
Well, let's look at the instructions. Choose
Uh,
one.
Choose one.
Pero fíjate lo que dice aquí. Choose one to the 3 correct answers for each question. Eso significa que hay 3 respuestas correctas y una incorrecta.
Choose 1 to 3 correct answers for each question. Ya.
Todos estos están bien y este está mal. Por eso la escogiste. Ahora, what about here?
Working hours. More and more people are working. Ya tengo que buscar la incorrecta outside their normal working hours. Because. No, pues ya no tiene sentido. They have maybe the last one, they work too slowly in the office. No, también, no sé. Ya dejémoslo eso. The role of the agile manager is to the last one, their team members exactly what to do.
Well, number 2 is correct. What about 3?
Maybe the last one.
Okay.
Or second one, watch what their employees are doing closely.
B and D are similar. Okay. The correct answer is A.
Asegurarse que los empleados entiendan sus roles, sus metas. Key organization that adopt agile working approach. Allowing their employees flexible working hours, allow workers to choose where they prefer work from, are good and open to change, insist employees work from their own desk. Ok, eso está bien. Allow workers to prefer también. Are good at adapting to change. Es cierto. Insist that employees work from them. The last one.
That adapt agile working approaches.
Yes. La instrucción es que tengo que escoger la incorrecta, ¿no? O sea, que tiene
No
3
siempre. ¿La correcta o incorrecta?
Ya. Uy, ya. This is the adopt agile working approach. Are good and adapting to change.
Yes, that's correct. Lo importante de agile working es que no eres cuadrado. Estás dispuesto a mirar más allá. No como Daniel, ¿verdad? No cambio nada. 5.
Agile workspaces all have a similar design. Good employees under this must have social spaces. Are all different depending of the needs of maybe the last ones, yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. And 6.
By working in an agile way, companies can increase productivity.
Improve performance, increase productivity, ensure that employees follow the rules, focus on the people.
Increase productivity.
It's very similar to improve performance. The correct answer is ensure that employees follow the rules.
Seguro que los empleados sigan las reglas. Oh,
¿A qué se refiere, Sergio? Por ejemplo, cuando tú ya estás capacitado en any agile method, tú ya sabes que cuando tú, por ejemplo, empiezas a trabajar, tienes que reportarte que ya estás trabajando. Si vas a terminar, te reportas a qué horas dejas de laborar. Si entregaste un documento, llenaste algún archivo en el cual llenaste alguna bitácora. Todos estos son procedimientos los cuales tú te adaptas y en automático tú los haces sin que la gente te diga. Ya no es el típico de que, oye, ¿cuándo viniste a trabajar ayer? Sí. ¿Y por qué no llenaste la lista? Ah, no, se me olvidó. Ya no ocurre eso. ¿Se me explico?
yeah.
Ya todos saben lo que están haciendo. ¿Ok?
Perfect.
And let's go into the question. What's your experience of agile working?
Oh, my experience. I don't have experience with agile work. In my university, work the different way to the definition about agile working, and because I don't have experience in a traditional company or
Not yet, right?
not yet.
But you can perhaps get a free training on agile working and apply it in school, in your activities, so you can get familiar with it. You know what I mean?
No. Well,
yeah, consider all of your classes as activities or as projects. I have a period.
yeah, classes, yeah.
And you have sub-activities and you organize your time. Okay. Even though you might not consider it, you do agile already. How would you administrate your time, either for I don't know, for school, for being a son, for being a student, member of the community? You do, but you need to give it more structure. Okay. The only advice that I can give you is try to learn more about these tools before you jump into working in a company. Remember, companies want people that train. What else can they do on not only their degree, but what else can they do? What else have they done? What other training do you have? Yes, a lot of people can get a college degree. Anyone can be an engineer. Anyone can be a business administrator. But what else? What more? Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Good advice.
And I will share this information to you so you can have it. Okay.
Perfect, yes, sir.
And before we go, can you help me with the daily survey? And I'll see you Wednesday, sir. Okay.
It's done.
All right, Sergio, have a great weekend. Have an awesome week. Have an awesome week. We still have 5 days before the weekend, so and stay agile, okay?
Thanks, Cesar. Bye bye. I see you on Wednesday.
Okay, see you Wednesday. Take care. Bye-bye.